Winston and Felix here, and the dominoes are indeed falling. What dominoes am I talking about? Well, Winston just told me that a Washington commercial real estate company defaulted on $160 million of debt for about a dozen office buildings, but it gets worse. And that's what you need to understand, how this ties into the broader market. Before we get into that, put a comment down below if you find this video useful rather, and you get a chance to win our $800 a year newsletter subscriptions at felixfriends.org/trade and much more. Just pop a comment down below in the first 30 minutes. So what's this really all about? Well, Brookfield Corp has defaulted on $161 million of commercial real estate debt. They've also defaulted on the 777 Tower in LA and the gas company tower in LA. Fairly significant buildings, those. Why? Commercial office space in DC has a 43% occupancy. That means more than half of the offices in Washington DC are empty. Isn't that insanity? Now the real kicker, of course, is, and this is insight from Winston, who owns all the debt? Who owns all this commercial real estate debt? Well, most of it is owned by small and regional banks. The very banks that are teetering on the brink of collapse anyway. So what happens when the assets they have on their books, as in the mortgages, are no longer paying? Well, yeah, they can sell the real estate, but like DC real estate, commercial real estate, has dropped like 36% in value. So that's the next big write-off, isn't it? That's the next problem. And that's, see, Winston's had enough. He had to lie down on that news. That's how serious this is. No, but seriously, it is a knock-on effect here that people aren't really talking about. And if you really want to understand this kind of detail, I put out updates of this in our community every day. Come and join us, felixfriends.org/Patreon. It's a beautiful place. It's like $15 a month. It's like, what is that, 50 cents a day? Just try it for 1 month, see whether you get good value out of it. I think you will, and of course you'll get Winston's marvelous updates and so on in there. And just think about like how this pans out. I would say rate cuts coming later this year, and I would say money printing restarting in 2024. And that, of course, will be a huge boost for growth stocks and the whole space that's been punished the most. So have a look at what's got punished the most and think about that. And also, I think REITs are going to go down some more. And then there might be a point where that could be a really, really good trade. But at the moment, the market is basically saying, we are all relaxed. We're not afraid of anything at all. And it's when the water is really, really calm. That's usually when you're in the eye of the storm. If you ever lived somewhere like Florida or anywhere like in the tropics, you know that that's true. You get beautiful sunshine, a bit like this here, and then you think, but there is no wind. Something is wrong here. So we'll be watching out for that. We'll be looking out for how we can make money out of this every day. We are also, I've started doing some live trading every single day in our Facebook group, felixfriends.org/group. Join us there. It's completely free. And you can see what I set up today, this morning. You can see how it pans out at the end of the day. And whether that strategy works or not, you can maybe see me fall on my face. Anyway, it'll be an interesting learning experience. So appreciate you watching. Thanks very much.